Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Dustin Dancing coming at you with another video. I realize I haven't done a lot of long videos recently, but and I was going to do something else for this particular video because it's my 2900th video, so welcome to that. But I decided to do another how to drive a stick shift, and part of the reason I decided to do this is because normally on my how to drive a stick shift videos, I drive an '07 Mazda 6, which is a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder 5-speed. But this is a 98 Dodge Dakota that is a V6 3.9 liter 5-speed. Without further ado, now a few different things on this truck. There is no gauge on the dash to read RPMs. There is a light that flashes when it's time to shift. And also, notice there's no parking brake right here. On the '07 Mazda 6, there is a parking brake right here that I pull up and put down when I'm parking or when I'm getting ready to drive. This has a foot pedal for a parking brake, and right now it's in because the truck is parked. It's also in first gear because I'm on an angle slightly like this. So before I take off, push the brake in along with the clutch. Start the engine. Put it in neutral, like that. That was the lever. I pulled it to release the parking brake. Turn signal on because I'm getting ready to drive out into the road. Give a little bit of gas while slowly letting off the clutch, and off we go. Second. Clutch pedal in. Neutral because I'm coming up on a stop sign. Brake. Clutch pedal when I'm in first gear. A little bit of gas while slowly letting off the clutch. Second. Third. Second gear while I'm in the turn. I'm turning right now. I was able to shift into second gear while in the turn. The speeds at which I can go in each gear differ slightly because this is a bigger engine, but it's not astronomically different. This has more horsepower, but it's primarily built for hauling. It's a rear-wheel drive or two-wheel drive truck. In the turn, shift into second, third, fourth, I've been wanting to use a different vehicle on how to drive a stick shift video for a long time. Just haven't been able to. Finally, I was able to do that, and that's why I decided to do this for my 2900th video. I don't know how fast I'll get going in this video. I may only get up to like 40 miles an hour. Most I'll get up to is 55, depending on where I'm going. The place I'm going to, I'm planning on going to a place where I can do 55, so that way I can get into fifth gear. Because like I said, it's slightly different. You can do faster speeds in the different gears in this because it's a bigger engine. However, it's not astronomically different. I can't do 40 miles an hour in second gear. Well, I can, but that's only if I'm skipping gears. I wouldn't do 25 miles an hour in first gear or 50 in second or 60 in third. It's not astronomically different. It's just slightly because of the bigger engine. same concept that I've done in my previous how to drive the stick shift videos with my car. Whereas, there's several ways of slowing and or stopping in this as well. First and most common is to put the vehicle in neutral, like I did back there, and hit the brake. Second, a little bit more advanced, is to simultaneously hit the clutch and the brake. Or another way is to push the clutch and then the brake pedal in. And the most advanced, but also still my favorite, is to downshift. And that's what I'm actually getting ready to do right now. Shifting into third gear, vehicle slows down by itself. Shifting to second gear now. Once again, it slows down by itself. I'm going to shift back up into third though, because the only reason I did that was to show you all how to downshift, but same concept in the car. Just like I said, this doesn't have a gauge on the dash to read the RPMs. You got to listen to the engine and also just know how to know what speeds or what. But the way this has a light that flashes in the dash. I said that at the beginning. It also doesn't have a hand parking brake. It has a foot parking brake. Put this in neutral because I'm coming up on the stop sign, so I'm going to coast for about a few moments. Plus, there is traffic behind me, but it's probably a good 50 yards away, so it's not directly behind me. So I'm going to shift into third. I don't think I've covered this before, but I'm coming up on a hill. I'm on a hill right now. Take off on a hill, it just requires a bit of finesse, if you will. See right there, I didn't roll back at all. Once you get used to driving a stick, you'll be able to take off on a hill just fine. I do actually have a video on my channel on taking off on a hill, but I don't think you got very many views. Every time I shift, same thing with the car that I drive for these videos, every time I shift, I push the clutch pedal in. There are people that show you how to shift without using the clutch pedal. I'm not going to be one of them. That's just not how I drive a stick shift, and that's not how I'm going to recommend doing it. That's not how I'm going to show you doing it. This vehicle is so much older than others on the road that it has an old crank style window. But honestly, I like that. I'll roll the window back up when I start going a little bit. I'm in a construction zone, so I'm waiting my turn. Sorry about that. can skip gears in this too. I just went from third to fifth. Was in third gear at 30 miles. Third gear. I shifted in third gear about 22 miles an hour, 23 miles an hour. Sped all the way up to fourth gear. Sped all the way up to about 40 miles an hour. Shifted directly into fifth. And as I have said, a downshift because the people in front of me aren't going very fast. The reason I did that is I have told people this in previous videos with the car. The two ways I skip gears, first, second, fourth, fifth, or first, second, third, fifth. I don't go from first to third to fifth. I have done that for a video, but I don't do that regularly. Just like I don't take off from second gear, but I have done that for YouTube. I'm almost to my destination, which means I'm almost to the end of this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I realize I still post a very broad range of content, but as I've said in previous videos, that is how I enjoy making content. I have not been out to Blue River Air Park in quite some time, but I'm planning on going out there at some point in the near future. It's finally the right time to do it because it's not just seasonal, but it's also weather related. If the weather doesn't cooperate, they don't fly out there. Well, also once a week. It's been about once a week. I'm hoping it can start going more consistently, maybe twice to 3 times a week. But I'm hoping. I've been still going to Highsmith Guns, doing content there, just doing what I can to get my channel to grow more and more, and hopefully one day get monetized to the point where maybe I can start pouring more and more money into my channel. But if that never happens, it never happens. I'm still having a blast doing all this for you guys, and I'm going to continue doing it as long as I can. That is going to do it. Hope you enjoyed. At least me being able to show you a different vehicle was nice, I hope. Stay safe, and I will before I keep going, before I took off, this parking brake all the way over here, push it all the way down. I still have my foot on the brake. Clutch pedal in. First gear, left pedal off, and I'm parked. And here's the another reason I like the old crank style windows. Roll the window down without the engine being on or the car being on. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe again, and I will talk to everyone very soon.